wash and be clean. Then went he down and dipped himself 7 times in Jordan, according to the saying of the man of God, and his flesh came again like unto the flesh of a little child, and he was what? Naaman had a picture, he had an expectation, and the prophet did not act the way he expected him, because this is how God works. You know, God is intentional about doing the things he said he will do, but he may not necessarily do it the way you want him to do it. He may not always have to go with your plan. The man that you are expecting him to use to change your life may not be the one he will ever use. So Naaman had in his mind an expectation. And even if you wanted to say a river, why don't you tell me of better rivers? There are cleaner rivers even in Syria. But this man said, the river Jordan is where you should go to. Probably a very dirty river. That's why the man was like, can you imagine? Even the list of the rivers in Damascus is better than the best of the rivers in Israel. And how will you send me to that river? But you see, the problem is this, that what God wants to do is not in every river. It's in the river that he sends you to. The river may not be the best in your class, but on account of instruction, that's the only river that can deliver you. You can form a dam, you can construct your own, you can do anything. Because the answer is not about the river, it's an instruction. If God has said it, just like most of us have had, sometimes in our walk with God, we've come to places where God gave us instructions to do certain things. And maybe, for example, God says, okay, I need you to stand in the gap. Meanwhile, there's restoration for all of us. Restoration for all of us. So don't feel condemned. Okay? But I'm saying this just so that you will understand for next time, so that you will go and sin no more. So God gives us an instruction and tells us, maybe, I want you to, I need you to pray 1 hour for the next 1 year. As simple as that. 1 hour every day for the next 1 year. Which of course should not be an issue, but is a major issue. Let's not make it look like it is not. So God now comes and says, I want you to pray 1 hour every day for the next 1 year. I hope you know that 1 hour, okay, let's use 1 week because it's easier to calculate now. I hope you know that 1 hour every day for the next 1 week is different from 7 hours in a day. They're not the same thing. For most of us, that's how we calculate our work with God. Okay, he said I should give him 1 hour every day, 1 hour. Since I could not make 1 hour, let me just add 7 hours. And even give him jara and add 8 hours inside. So when it's 7 hours, you want to bribe God. Hey! Add 1 more hour. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Instructions are powerful, that it doesn't matter how dirty a river looks. If that's the river that God has said will cleanse you, every other river, when you enter, they will just make you wet. But when you enter that river, and so the prophet said to him, go to the river Jordan. The Bible said when he went, he did as the prophet had commanded. And after he dipped himself for the 7 times and he came out, the Bible said that his flesh was of a little child. He was clean. Wait. Where did this flesh come from? How can an old man's flesh become the flesh of a little child? Where did it come from? God is not running short of parts. So he can change that part. He can change it. Not tomorrow, he can change it now. He's not running short of parts. And when he changes the part, he didn't say that the part was looking clean. No, that's not what he said. He said that the flesh was off. What? It was what? Off. Did you know what off means? Off does not mean as. Off is different from as. If you say it's looking as, it's like you're saying it's looking like, look at, see how you're, for example, there are some people when you shake their hand, shake me. No, you're protocol, they say people don't shake, but you can shake me now because I'm with microphone. So now you see, you shake when I shake him now, I can say, your palm is so soft, like that of a little child, but it's not that of a little child. You understand? But when I say that your palm is off a little child, I'm saying that it is a little child's palm. Oh, listen. When God wants to, okay, please, man down. Okay, please check your man if he's okay. Say hello. If they say hi, then we can continue. So now when we say it's of a little child, it means that it's a little child's flesh. That's what it means. It's a little child's flesh. That this man received. Hey, do you know what this means for this man? Let's assume Naaman was 40 years old when he received a little child's flesh. It means that when Naaman's age mates are 100 years, Naaman will be looking 60 years younger than they are. God has every part that you are looking for. Every part. And the one he wants to give you is not even your age mate, or is the one of a baby. With so much life in it.